So we're putting on some nutrients here on the wheat today. The wheat looks phenomenal. It's May 10th and we're in the boot stage. We had awesome emergence. Planting it went phenomenal. I planted this field with the Salford and Valmar at about 140 pounds to the acre. I used that Salford Halo VRT tool with the seeder and I covered it twice. I'm learning that wheat likes to be buried deeper and deeper. I'm learning that more and more every year. So I covered it twice with a pretty aggressive angle to try and get that wheat buried. And I really like how it ended up. But it's May 10th and we're in the boot stage. We're going to be heading out here probably in the next 10 days. And I really liked the overall appearance and growth. I've done 2 passes of nitrogen on this wheat. I did 35 pounds in early April, and I did another 15 in late April. Now I will say I am getting a little bit of disease pressure on some of my bottom leaves. I'm going to be taking care of that here pretty soon. But overall, this is just a plant and soil health pass right here. But I'll show you some of the products that we're using. We're using, this is all from Cross Creek Ag Solutions, Brad Downing. Some manganese, some Exceed. I believe this is mainly like a sugar product. This Draft, and then Bolt, which is boron. So this is, I believe, a pint per acre. Same here. And then we're using pint per acre on the Draft as well. But a lot of these products are both feeding the soil microbes and feeding the plant health as well. But you can see the drone out there making passes. We're putting on around 4.5 gallon to the acre. But my goal with this pass is basically to give that plant a last shot in the arm as it starts to go through the heading stage. We're starting to get into the final stage of this wheat program. We're going to be harvesting this wheat in about 50 days. So I've got the nitrogen pushed into the plant. The plant is now pushing that nitrogen into the head, and what's left is going to be pretty stressful on the plant. My goal here is to minimize that stress on the plant, spoon feed it a little bit of extra goodies to keep it healthy here and keep that plant alive as we get into mid to late June. So that's what we're doing today, doing a little drone action on the wheat. Like I said, it's May 10th and we're only about 45 days out from harvest on this wheat. That drone can hold 10 gallon of product, roughly. You can see it coming out right there. Pretty sweet. I chose to do a drone with this pass because at this height and this stage of the wheat, I did not want to be driving through that. I felt like I was going to run a lot of stuff over permanently. And I like how that drone can really blow that product down in there and get it at the right place. So I will be using this drone again to do some fungicide here in a few weeks. So that's what we're doing today. Thanks for tuning in.